Hi, my name is Josue Batista. I am a business and technology strategist. Welcome to this segment of What and Why First. In this segment, I want to give you 5 reasons why I have decided to adopt Hyperledger as my platform of choice for implementing blockchain solutions. Now, before delving into the why, let's establish first that Hyperledger is not a blockchain technology like Ethereum or perhaps R3 Corda. Instead, Hyperledger is a collection of projects aimed at building blockchain frameworks and platforms. And now, let's go over the top 5 reasons why I am placing my bets on Hyperledger. Reason number 5, all the projects under the Hyperledger umbrella are open source. I believe you should always use software where you can see the code in it when implementing critical technology solutions. I also believe open source provide the transparency needed to build enterprise-grade solutions we can trust. There is something special about the open source nature of Hyperledger, and that leads me to the next reason. Reason number 4, the Linux Foundation is behind Hyperledger. The Linux Foundation is known for providing unparalleled support for open source communities around the world. It provides Hyperledger with financial and intellectual resources, infrastructure, services, events, and training. The Linux Foundation will ensure that Hyperledger can be protected and accelerated for years to come. Reason number 3, Hyperledger is supported by huge industry players like IBM, Intel, SAP, JP Morgan, Cisco, American Express, Digital Asset, and Airbus, just to name a few. These companies are not just providing branding support, but also their hard dollars and their intellectual property to Hyperledger. For example, Hyperledger Fabric, the flagship blockchain platform, was originally started at Digital Asset and IBM. The contributions are not only an indication of goodwill from this and many other powerful organizations, but also a statement about their commitment to make Hyperledger a long-term success. Reason number 2, Hyperledger is modular and extensible. Rather than taking an architectural monolithic approach, Hyperledger design includes a modular extensible architectural philosophy, interoperability, and emphasis on highly secure solutions, a token-agnostic approach with no native cryptocurrency, and the development of a rich and easy-to-use application programming interface or API. Let's take a quick look or tour. The Hyperledger architecture supports interoperability between different blockchain instances. It provides layers for policy and identity services. Hyperledger has 2 abstraction layers: cryptography abstraction, which allows for swapping different crypto algorithms without affecting other modules, and data storage abstraction, which allows for different data stores to be used by other modules. To top it off, the Hyperledger architecture allows for separate but seamless integrated layers for consensus, its smart contracts, and communications. Frankly, I cannot ask for anything more out of the Hyperledger clever architectural design. Now, reason number 1, the people. Hyperledger has the right people leading the path to the future of blockchain. Starting with the Hyperledger leader, Brian Behlendorf, the team at Hyperledger has some of the most passionate and brightest people I have ever met. They are not just working Hyperledger. More than that, they believe in Hyperledger. Each Hyperledger project is led by a remarkable leader using amazing platforms and frameworks. I enjoy being a member of the Healthcare Special Interest Group led by Richard Blocks. I encourage you to learn more about Hyperledger and the Linux Foundation. In my next articles and videos, I will provide you with more details about exciting Hyperledger projects. Hyperledger, and the Linux Foundation give me the assurance and confidence that blockchain has a bright future, filled with excellent value realization opportunities. Until next time, cheers!